Check out the Earrings Black by popular demand by Karina Nicole on TikTok.
Great day, my booskies. Happy Black History Month, Part 4. I remember when I was about between 8 and 11 years old. And I remember hearing about segregation, right? That was years before I came along. But they were still showing these things on TV and how they would have the police sick the dogs on black people because they were doing protests. And I'll never forget, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. That's such a powerful statement, which is true. If you don't stand for something. So I want to read this to you, and I got it off of Google. And this is about the Martin Luther King sit-in. Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested during a sit-in on October 19th, 1960, at a department store lunch counter in Atlanta, Georgia. I think that might be one of the reasons why I don't care for the South too much, right? He was among 52 people arrested while protesting segregated public spaces, an action that led to him being jailed for violating a probation or probated sentence. It was at Rich's department store in Atlanta. If any of y'all ever heard that or remember that, drop me some comments in the bottom. The outcome was, following the arrest, Martin Luther King was sentenced to 4 months of hard labor, though he was released shortly after, due in part to intervention from John F. Kennedy. Now, all of this happened before I was born, but I remember Martin Luther King, the speech on Washington. I remember seeing these things on TV. John F. Kennedy, when he was killed, how they showed it. I remember these things, right? I don't know it, but I remember hearing it as I was growing up and seeing the black and white bathrooms and the drinking fountains. Until this day, we still have racism, right? A lot, right? People try to think, oh, it's not racism. Yes, it is. I have white grandchildren. I have Hispanic grandchildren. I have Native American grandchildren, right? Half and half. But that doesn't mean racism doesn't exist just because I have that in my family, right? You can find it in the workplace. You can find it at the auto mechanics. You can find it at the gas station. You can find it at the banks. You can find it at housing. You can find it anywhere. So remember that saying. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I love y'all. Have an amazing day. Go out there and spread love and spread light.